Hey guys, today I'm going to show you guys iOS 7 versus iOS 6, and to do that I have a white a white iPhone 4S that's been upgraded to iOS 7, and a black iPhone 4 that still has iOS 6 on it. So I'm going to show you the lock screens first. This is what they look like. And I don't know if you can tell, but there is a motion to the wallpaper. You can see it kind of moves around a little bit. You can turn that off if you choose to. So that's what the lock screens look like now. They still function pretty much the same, except on iOS 7 you can access the control center and the notification center right from the lock screen as well. So here's what the home screens look like now. So your icons have changed a little bit. Here, I'll get closer to the messaging icon really quick. Focus. Okay, so that's the old messages icon versus the new messages icon. Okay. So I'm just going to go into messages so I could show you the difference between, now this is an iMessage. It'll focus, okay. So the colors, it's no longer gray and blue in the background, it's all white, and the bubbles are more solid. And when you scroll on the iOS 7, if you can see that, the bubbles kind of bounce around a little bit. So no big changes, no big deal. It's kind of cool that it does that. It looks really nice. But other than that, not much changes to the messages. Now, the calendar icons are different. And if you go into the calendar settings, you can see the difference already. You now have a yearly view here, and then you just tap in to go to the month view and tap again to go to the week view, and then down here you have your list of events and appointments and things. Over on iOS 6 you have the month view, the day view, and the list view. So I do really like the calendar upgrades. It looks really nice and it's very functional. Next, we have photos, and you can see that the icons have changed a lot. No more sunflower. And you used to just have photo stream and albums, and now you have albums, shared, and photos. So albums are all your photo albums, including your photo stream. Okay, the shared tab down here is a new service. It's called iCloud Photo Sharing. And this is so you can share photos with other people. So, and then you have your photos over here, and it just categorizes your pictures to every day. Monday I put these pictures on. Today I put these pictures on. So that's all that is. Okay. So it's just separates them into days. So that's the photos. Next is the camera. So the interface for the camera is different. On iOS 6 here you have your flash settings up top. Options, you have grid, HDR, and if you have the 4S you have a panorama option. Then you can switch to the front camera here. You can get to your photos here. That's your shutter button, and then you have you can go to the video there. So that is the old camera interface. Now you have your flash settings, HDR on off, your front camera, your albums, and then you just swipe here to go to video, photo. You have a square setting now, which is nice if you're an Instagrammer, and then that's panorama view, or panorama picture rather. So, and then these little dots down here, you can tap them and get a few different filters for your photos, which is nice to have as well. That is the cameras. Let's get on to the next thing here. Maps. So the map icons are a little different, not too much, but the interface is different. It still functions the same. The interface is just a little bit different on here. Oh, and you do have this little compass on the new interface. So that's the maps. Now the weather has changed a lot, and I really do like the upgrades that they gave the weather app. So on the old one, you can just scroll through your cities like this, and that's pretty much it. You have like a 6-day forecast there and the current weather up top. So that's pretty much it. On the new one, you can scroll through your cities, and I don't know if you noticed, but the weather animation in the background is different for every city, depending on what the weather is. So that's a really cool feature. I don't know if you can see the clouds moving in the background, and then you have an hourly weather here, a 5-day down here, and if you click here, you can view all your cities at once, and you can add additional cities. If you want to delete a city, you just swipe over and hit delete. So I really do like the weather app a lot. I'm hoping that I won't have to download another additional weather app. I was using the Weather Channel before, but now I think I'm going to try to just use the stock app. Passbook is exactly the same, except the icon's different. So if you can see, sorry guys, I hit the camera. But yeah, the icons are different, but the app is the same. Now you can see the folders. The folders are different. You don't have this dark black folder that kind of separates anymore. It just opens up to like a new, like a little square. And you can put multiple apps in here and scroll through, which is nice. So the notes are completely different. I'm a little bummed about that. It's just white now. You just have a normal font, and it's just white, no notepad or anything. I kind of wish they would have kept the notepad how it was, and I like the font that they have in the iOS 6. And I kind of wish they would have kept that, maybe even just kind of white, made it white instead of yellow. I don't know, but that kind of bummed me out a little bit, but it's not a huge deal. I still have a note app, so it's not that bad. Reminders are just white, and that you can color code them now. But other than that, not much different.